Hi everybody, this is me Itra and welcome back to my video. In this video, we're gonna learn about asking permission and making a request. So let's jump up to the topic. When you are asking permission to other people, it depends on, first one, how polite do you want to be. The second one is how formal the situation, and then how well do you know the person that you are asking for. And the last one is the necessity of how badly you are need the book in this situation. So yeah, let's look at the example. Can I borrow your book? It will be different if you say with tone like, can I borrow your book? Like that. It will sound like not really asking you, but you can borrow me your book, please give it to me. Sounds like that. If you say with can I borrow your book? Can I also means I won't borrow your book. Not like permissions. And consider as not too polite, and I'm not recommending it to you if you want to say to person that older than you. For the next one, could I borrow your book? This is more polite than can I. So could I borrow your book? Because this one is leave some possibility. You can say yes, you can say no. Maybe they need their book. Who knows? And then the next one, may I borrow your book? May I borrow your book? This one is more polite than could I and can I. This can be considered as a polite way to asking or to ask permission to other person. May I borrow your book? Oh, sure. The last one, do you mind? You can say this when you are thinking that you are going to be inconveniencing someone through your action. So the important thing, if you are hearing people say that to you, do you mind if I borrow your book? If you say yes, it means you are not letting them to borrow your book. Do you mind if I borrow your book? Yes, I have problem with that, so I'm not gonna borrow my book to you. So be careful. This is so important to remember. And then the next topic is about how to make a request, making a request. Okay, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 expressions to making a request, or 4 gambit to make a request. Could you pause yourself, please? If you are making a request, adding a please word can make it sounds more polite. For example, can you open the door, please? Or would you buy me a pizza, please? If you want someone to buy you a pizza. Could you pass me salt, please? It sounds more polite. And the last one is the more polite way is would you mind? Would you mind bring me your document? Alright. And then for more example, let's take a look for this word. If you are in a restaurant, you want to ask the waiter to bring you water. Instead of saying bring us some water, you can say could you bring us some water, please? That sounds more polite. If you are in a hotel room, you need an extra plate to eat your food, and then you call the reception or you call the restaurant by telephone. Instead of saying send me a plate, it will be more polite if you or say could you please have someone sending me a plate? My room number is blah blah blah. And don't forget to say thank you. Then if you are in the telephone, you cannot hear the voice. Instead of saying speak a little louder, you could say could you please speak a little louder? Alright. And last situation, if you are in a house, your brother still want your brother to turn off the radio. Instead of saying turn off the radio, you could say could you turn off the radio? Or if you on a daily basis you and your brother are so close, you could say can you turn off the radio? Again, it depends how well do you know the person that you are requesting for. So yeah, that's all for this video, and I hope I can explain it clearly because yeah, it's It's simple, guys, to make a request and asking permission. And this is so important in our daily basis. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.